رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي واجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي. I mean, you cannot believe yourself. You cannot make this stuff up. I mean, you're not in a dream. Miracles upon miracles are coming up from the Qur'an. I couldn't even believe this when I saw this for the first time. Subhanallah. I mean, this is not a dream. Again, this is just an amazing mathematical pattern I found in the Qur'an. In this specific verse, this is chapter number 29. Verse number 41. Now, chapter number 29 in the order of the Quran is known as Al-Ankabut, which means the spider. The spider. It's known as the spider. In fact, verse 41 of this chapter, very chapter known as Al-Ankabut, the spider, verse 41 is the only verse in the Quran that mentions the word spider, Al-Ankabut. In fact, it's the only one in the entire Quran, and of course, so obviously it's only the only one verse in this chapter that mentions the word spider. Now, this entire chapter has, you can see this is the last verse, verse number 69. It has a total of 69 verses. However, verse number 41 is the verse that mentions the word spider, the only verse in the Quran that mentions the spider. And let me tell you, the example of those who take allies other than Allah is like that of the spider who constructs a home, and indeed the weakest of homes is the home of the spider. So this is the only verse that's mentioning the word spider. From this verse is verse number 41, till the end of the chapter, which is 69, you cannot believe me what I'm going to show you. If you take out a calculator, this is verse number 41 that mentions the spider. So total verses in this chapter are 69. Remove the first 40 verses because I want to see how many verses there are till the end of the chapter from the verse that mentions the spider. So subtract the first 40 verses. You will not believe me. There are exactly 29 verses. Subhanallah, you cannot make this up. There are 29 verses from the verse that mentions spider till the end of the chapter. And lo and behold, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose to put this chapter, the chapter of the spider, in position number 29 in that desert. There was no calculator there for a man to do all of this stuff. Chapter number is 29, placed in the position 29, named the spider, which mentions the verse of the spider, from which verse till the end there are exactly 29 verses. Subhanallah. I mean, you cannot, you literally, this is not, of course, this is not just one miracle. There's so many numerical miracles, linguistic miracles, scientific miracles, all of them come together. But this is like, how many coincidences can you have after all? One upon, how many, is this like Quran or a book of coincidence? If you say this is a coincidence, is this a book full of coincidences? That's not even possible to put. This is the work of a mastermind. Of course, there's no other way. You cannot say there is one coincidence upon and then another and another. It's not like a book of coincidences. This is just happening real time. Subhanallah. It's exactly 29 verses from the verse that mentions the spider. Subhanallah. So may God give us complete conviction in the Quran as the word of God. Share this truth with others as well. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik.